Horns fucking down! The Ohio State Buckeyes are headed to the national championship game. My voice is cooked right now for obvious reasons, but it was all worth it. Ohio State doubles up on Texas, 28-14. Caleb Downs a game-sealing pick, and just an iconic college football play that I'm going to get into. But we freaking got it done, man. In the Cotton Bowl, we got it done. I'm so freaking hyped right now. Every single year of, being known as, the underachievers and whatnot, to have us, come on top, and it hits different. I mean, there was a lot of moments throughout the season where we just didn't think that we'd get here. Or, other people didn't think that we'd get here. After the Oregon game, there were some doubts. The Michigan game, there was a lot of doubts. But here we are, man. We have not even trailed in any 3 of our games this year. We're not done yet. We got one more left. But you can't help but just be freaking hype right now. I am freaking hype. Horns down. The state of Ohio deserves this, man. We deserve this. But anyway, let's dive into it, man. I want to cover this, and I just want to speak on just how amazing this is. How about Jack Sawyer? Against his roommate, Quinn Ewers, an 83-yard fumble return for a touchdown after strip. Quinshon Judkins, he had 2 clutch rushing touchdowns and dot of a game from Will Howard. I mean, this dude threw dot. It would be the tightest window possible, and he just fit it in there so seamlessly and so smoothly. This dude is on a freaking mission. After that Michigan game, he wants to put the pedal to the metal. He wants to just bring it home because he knows that this was the only way to offset it. And he's 1 win away, and we are 1 win away from capturing our 9th national championship. But anyway, I mean, these just stood out to me. These were moments that I was screaming. I went crazy. I was at a party. I mean, we all went just berserk after that happened. There was a point where we were all nervous. It was 14-all. They had the ball. 21-14. We drove down the field. They come back looking to tie the game. Incredible showing. What a performance from these guys, man. I can't even say enough right now. I'm speechless. It's like I said, I was confident coming into this game, but you're always going to have that sense of nervousness and sense of, God, can we please get this done? It's going to be the same thing. I don't care if Notre Dame's worse than Texas, better than Texas. It don't matter. It's always going to be that. Whenever you're here on this stage in any sport, you're going to have the nerves. So just to see it all pay off, if we can win it next Monday, I believe. Yeah, next Monday is a national championship. It would be worth it till the very end. I don't care. All the nerves, all everything. I mean, I said the same thing about 2016 for the Cavs. I was nervous as hell in that Game 7 against Golden State, but it was all worth it at the end. So, what else stood out to me? Well, in the first half, though, Judkins, 9-yard rushing touchdown, set the tone for the game. And then Will Howard, he threw just a soft lob pass, dare I say, to TreVeyon Henderson, and he just sprinted. He had numbers, right as he went in front, and with 13 seconds left, he scored. I was shocked. I was saying, yeah, you got to be aggressive here. There was a lot of, there was, I believe, 29 seconds when we got the ball back after Texas scored that game-tying touchdown. I remember saying, we should be aggressive. I did not think that we'd get a touchdown out of that. I was like, okay, we could maybe get a field goal before the half because we get the ball and everything. And I was happy we deferred, by the way. I remember telling everybody in the room, I was like, it was a great start for the Buckeyes already. As soon as that happened, I was like, great start for the Buckeyes already. Deferring. And that's why I love when this team has a good defense, because you defer to the second half, and honestly, that just keeps your momentum rolling. I mean, the offense, don't get me wrong, after the interception, they kind of sputtered a little bit, but at the end of the day, they did enough to win the game. And they're going to have to continue to do that against a worthy opponent in Notre Dame, no doubt. But yeah, in the second half, I mean, Quinshon Judkins, he added another rushing touchdown, and Sawyer's defensive touchdown just completely shut down any momentum Texas had. That was game, set, match. That was the ultimate dagger in the heart of the entire state of Texas. So that was great, man. And I was so proud of Buckeye Nation of showing out, by the way. I mean, that was a tone setter itself. I mean, a lot of Buckeye fans made the trip. So much love and respect to Buckeye Nation and, Texas. You knew they were going to show out because obviously it's their home state. And a lot of Texas fans everywhere, they're all over. So just couldn't be more proud, man. Just super proud. That's all I can say. But I mean, I launched this channel. First of all, this is what I wanted to dive into. I launched this channel in January of 2024. I knew that it was going to be a great season for Ohio State, but to even be on this stage in the first full year, it's like that's why I made this channel. Like I made it to come here, give you guys my thoughts. Whether it's the Reds, the Bengals, the Buckeyes, the Cavs. Like I made this channel for moments like these. And, I'm here through all the losses. You've seen me cover every Bengals game period, win or lose. I'm always going to be here for these teams, all four of these teams. I know that right now the Buckeyes and Cavs are high out, and momentum-wise, it's great. But I'm here for the losses as well. Unfortunately, if we're going to have some, I mean, that's just how it goes. But that's why you just don't take these moments for granted. It's just, these are the kind of things that makes this channel, like, I enjoy it regardless, but this makes it more fun. I get to come on here and be happy. I mean, that 3-game stretch, I'll tell you, that 3-game stretch for the Bengals where they lost to the Chargers, the Ravens, and the Steelers, all gut-wrenching fashion. Not to mention the other losses we had in gut-wrenching fashion for the Bengals this year. I did not want to make the post-game, but then I wanted to come on here, and I feel like that's a good way to give my thoughts and everything. So I was like, okay, well, I'll do it. That's what the channel is all about. And also, just having this Buckeyes season like that we're having, a Buckeyes natty, first of all, would ease the sting so much of this Bengals, not making the playoffs, obviously. So, we ain't done yet, though. We got one more. We're not done. We got one freaking more, man. And it's going to be a great one. We play Notre Dame. We're the opponent. I can talk trash all I want about, even Texas. Like, I mean, they're still a hell of a team. I mean, they had a hell of a season. So if there's any Texas fan watching, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say horns down a lot. Still, yeah, horns down. I said it again, but you guys still had a hell of a season. Any cool Texas fan watching? But I'm very glad that we pulled through, man. That's the kind of thing that these are the moments that I love talking about, and I haven't been able to come on here and talk about it yet because obviously I've been on here for only it's been like over a year now. So, just to have it be this year and like a chance to win it all, like it's great. It's amazing. And I love that I get to come on here and talk about it. So, this is it it's the first full season and we're in the natty. Great. But I mean, getting back to things I want to just give a huge shout out to Buckeye Nation again. Like, I can't stress it enough. Going to Texas and I know there's Buckeye fans all over the country, so shout out to Buckeye fans everywhere, not just in the state of Ohio. Buckeye fans everywhere. In their home state, I was like, man, it's really going to feel like a road game. And then we ended up just pulling through. I don't remember the exact split on the crowd and whatnot, but yeah, we ain't done. Notre Dame Fighting Irish, they're a great team. I'll have my preview out probably sometime this upcoming week. I mean, it's going to be anywhere from Monday to Friday, any day. I mean, I'll probably record it a little earlier, but it is time to bring that trophy back to the city of Columbus and the entire state of Ohio. Bring it. We deserve it, and we'll be here for it. And also another thing, Michigan fans, you woke up a freaking beast in Jack Sawyer. I want to tell you that right now. Thank you for planting our flag or attempting to plant your flag on our field. You woke up an absolute monster in Jack Sawyer. Just the way he's been playing the last 3 games, thank you for that. Screw you, but thank you. In the most disrespectful way possible, thank you. But anyway, I mean, look, this would be my favorite championship that I've ever seen. I've seen 2. Winning this would be 3. I love the 2016 Cavs. I'll always remember that. No matter how many championships I witnessed, that one, I'll never forget that, obviously. And that 2014 Ohio State team was probably more iconic than this one because, well, I mean, we still have to finish the job, obviously, but that would go down as more iconic if we win the job, win the whole thing. But just being a student I'm a senior at Ohio State, and being around just the people and just getting to share these moments. I mean, I watched it at home. 2014, I was 11 years old. I remember watching that at home. It was great. I was super excited. But, watching it at home was, I mean, it doesn't compare to watching it, around so many Buckeye fans and being able to share these moments with them. I mean, it's just special, man. So this would be my favorite championship of it all. I mean, it would just hit different just because of the ups and downs, the loss to Michigan, and then being able to bounce back. Like, that's why I want us to just finish this deal, man. We got one more game. So, Buckeye Nation, we freaking did it. As I said, beat Notre Dame on January 20th. It is at Atlanta, Georgia. OHIO, horns down. We go into the ship. Let's go, Bucks. And one freaking more, guys. I can't freaking wait. Let's get this ring. The state of Ohio, this is for you. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out Buckeye Nation. Shout out to every Buckeye fan out there that's watching this. Let's freaking get a win. And you guys have a great one.